Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Nia. Thank you for joining me today. So today is July 7th. I'm going to make a very conscientious effort to get this video loaded tonight because this is a recap of my June budget. And well, I think I said it was, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I think I already said it's July 7th. So it's a week after the month has ended, and my intent was to do this sooner. But I've just been hustling and bustling and doing 8 million other things. And I have a ton of videos that I want to record, and I just don't have the time. So I am forcing myself to do this right now because I don't want to talk about my budget. For the most part, with the exception of planner stuff, I stayed on budget in June. So let's go through our June budget and what we paid, what the goals were. I will just give you like a summary of June. I'll talk about my cash envelopes, my sinking funds, go through my expenses. I'll talk about some extra income and then June goals. So, summary of June is basically I for the most part stayed on budget with the exception of planner stuff. How much did I spend on planner stuff? Probably about $500. Probably. Might have been less. It was less. Not a lot less though. Between like Simply Gilded, couple of trips to Michael's. Yeah. So we're not going to talk about that. I bought some card making supply. It was just, yeah. But I knew I was going to do that. I had plans for certain things for July. So one of the videos that I need to do is like all of my planners and what I'm doing next. So stay tuned. Anyways, back on track. So June was the first month that I actually created my own sort of like sticker kit. Wasn't perfect, needed work. I'm really happy with the one that I created for July and August, and they are available for sale, both in the Petite planner size, in the Erin Condren or the 7x9 standard size, or in the Happy Planner size. I don't have Happy Planner specifically listed on my store yet, but I do have them formatted and ready to go. I actually sent one to a customer as a surprise to try out. So this is what I'm using for August, which is the lemons. And then I had like the whole watermelon thing for July. So these are available. I'm going to list the pieces individually also so that, you know, you can use them in any month and mix and match or whatever you choose. Or if you don't need all of the pieces for a full kit, you can just get what you need. That's a whole separate video, whole separate thing. But this was the first month of me creating this. I've moved out of this planner because this was one that I destroyed. And so I'm in a nice, fresh, clean, new one now, and I'm much happier there. So all of the bills were paid. I had a few things that I added. I did add on, I guess it's like YouTube Premium, so I don't have to watch ads anymore, which I really don't need, but I kind of like not having those ads pop up. I added that, and then I still, like, I go back and forth on Prime. I had canceled Amazon Prime for about 18 months, so I've had it for about 2 months consistently now. I might buy what I need and cancel it again when this month is up. Other than that, it was just my normal bills, and we'll look at expenses in a second. My goals for June were to stay on budget. So I got a little slash mark through there because that didn't exactly happen because, you know, the planner stuff. But I feel like that's an exception. use cash envelopes. June was the first month that I consistently used my cash envelopes, and I did do that. And when the money was gone in the envelope, then that category I was done spending. Clearly, I did not have a cash envelope for planner stuff because that was something else. My goal was to do the budget video, so I did a budget video for June. I did a mid-month video for June, and now I'm doing the recap video, which is the one you're watching now. And so my goal is to do that every month. I wanted to sell some items on Mercari or Poshmark. I did not do that. I wanted to add stickers to my Etsy shop. I did do that, and we'll talk about how we did. I wanted to have 250 in sales in my Etsy shop, and I did do that, and again, we'll talk about it. I wanted to repair my closet. I did not do that, and I wanted to find a camera. I kind of know what camera I want, but I keep seeing other stuff, so I haven't purchased a camera yet. It's a very expensive investment, and so I want to make sure that I get the right thing, and I'm a researcher, and so I have to make sure that I'm actually getting what I need to get. So, and then I wanted to earn an extra $500, and I sort of did that, and I'll explain what I mean by sorta in a second. So then here in the back, I've got my June budget. So I projected $5,100 in income. I came in under that. I had $4,827. So it was about $272 less than what I thought. Expected housing, which does include some utilities, to be $1,850. It was. My SMUD bill, I didn't pay it. So I have $0 down for that. I will pay double this month. My PG&E bill, they gave a credit for something, so it was $0, so I didn't have to worry about that. SMUD for me is electricity, PG&E is gas. My car insurance and home insurance, I budgeted $153.79. That's what it was. Sprint, which is my telephone, and my internet, I budgeted $100, and it was $100. Dish, satellite, I budgeted $90. It was $85.27. Car payment $525, and that's what it was. Payment to Barclay was $25, and that's what it was. Payment to the IRS was $125, and that's what it was. I have a loan payment that is $116.74. That's what it was. Kohl's, I budgeted $80. That's what it was. I have another loan payment that's $100.28, and that's what it was. PayPal was $40 that I budgeted. It was only $39. Ashley Furniture, I thought it was $120, but it was actually $50. I pay for Microsoft, that was $6.95. Silhouette software, $7.99, and my Simply Gilded subscription box, $36.75. And that's not all of my expenses, but those are the most of them. So like, I don't have that YouTube and the Amazon over here. I'm also lacking space right here, and so that is the reason I don't have everything there as well. I was able to get a few more things on by making some modifications to my budget kit, and so you'll see in July that I had more items listed. So then for my cash envelopes for groceries, I budgeted $150, and I had $150 in cash in my cash envelopes. I spent $150, but I had $20 left in my cash envelope. And the reason why is for all of my cash envelopes, anytime I get a $5 bill back, I hold that $5 bill back to add to my Christmas fund, which right now I'm making my camera fund. And then I'll switch it back to Christmas after I get my camera. And I explained this in my July video. The reason why I switched it to camera is because I don't really buy a lot of things for Christmas. The only person I'm really buying something for is my mom, and most of the money goes towards like a meal. We do like a really nice meal for Christmas, and so maybe I spend $100 on groceries for Christmas dinner, lunch, whatever it may be. So it's not like I have for kids to buy Christmas for or anything like that. I don't need any Christmas decorations. I have a ton of Christmas stuff. So I may buy some cards, I'm going to buy some food, and I'm going to buy my mom a gift. So for me, Christmas is like maybe $200, if that. And so that's why I switched the $5 bills to the camera, because it only takes me a couple of months to save up the money for Christmas, because it's not a huge goal, whereas the camera is a lot more expensive. So I spent $130 in my grocery envelope, and I had $20 in $5 bills. I took $20 from my gas for my car envelope and used it towards groceries, so I still spent $150 on groceries. For household items, for me, household also includes toiletries, so it could be toilet paper, it could be soap. I budgeted 40. I spent, I said 40, but I spent 35. 5 of it was a $5 bill, so that went to my $5 envelope. Eating out, I budgeted 50. I spent 45, and $5 went to my $5 envelope. Gas, I budgeted 100. I spent 80, and I put 20 towards the groceries, and so the $100 for gas is completely gone. I budgeted $10 for pet. I didn't spend anything. I budgeted $10 for beauty. I didn't spend anything. I budgeted 20 for clothing. I did not spend anything. And 20 for fun. I did not spend anything. Those 4 were rolled over into July. For my, so let's talk about, just so you know where I'm at, what I rolled over for July. So for July, you'll see my budgeted amount is a little bit higher for each item, and part of that is in June. It was also my birthday month, so I took advantage of a lot of birthday freebies for meals. I don't have that in July, so I budgeted $200 for groceries, $50 for household items, $70 for dining out, because my $50 in the month of June went really quickly. I budgeted $100 for gas again, $10 for pet, 10 for beauty, 20 for clothing, and 10 for fun. And now that I'm looking at this, this is really good for me, because this does not include what I rolled over, and so I will probably, just to be mindful of what I have, because it's probably not going to make sense when I look at what I spent. Because, like, for example, I know I went and bought dog food and it was probably like $13. And how would I have $13 available if there's only 10 here? So I actually had 20 rolled, because I rolled $10 over. I have 20 in my beauty fund because I rolled $10 over. I have 40 in my clothing fund because I rolled 20 over. And I have 30 in my fun fund because I rolled $20 over. So this is the July info. Okay, so for my sinking funds, I had my emergency fund where I started with $505.20. I added $25 to it, so I ended with $530.20. For my car fund, I started with $208.37. I rolled $50, or I didn't roll over, I added $50, ending with $258.37. I did pull $50 out of a little planner fund that I had. Clearly my planner fund should be a lot larger because I spent a lot more than that, but that's another conversation for another day. My planner fund now has 0 in it because I spent that $50. I have a combination of things. So like health, and taxes, I have $400.78. I did not add anything to that, so I ended with $400.78. So then I had my Christmas fund, and that is, for right now, my camera fund. That is my $5 bills. I did not have an estimated amount of what I would add. I ended with $90, so I added $50 in $5 bills to this fund, and I ended with $90. And I have a vacation fund that has 0 in it. I added $25, and I really just added that because it didn't have anything in the account for a really long time, and I was worried that they were going to close it. So I ended with 25 on that. And then I have this home fund because I want to finish my bedroom, and I need one more piece of furniture, which is the dresser. So that has $51.43 in it. I did not add or take out anything, so it still has $51.43 in it. And then I have a miscellaneous fund, and I'm trying to figure out exactly what that is because I have various accounts going on, so it's confusing to me. But I'm going to get it worked out. So total, I anticipated adding $100, which was 25 to the emergency fund, 50 to the car fund, and 25 to the vacation fund. I did that, but I actually added $150 to my sinking funds because I had the $50 in fives. So that's just my way of keeping track of what's going on. So I need to add up, and I'll do it separately, where I'm at total now. I believe it's $13.55 and 78 cents. So that's where I'm at on that. I will show you, there's not much to show you, that I have some items listed here for debt tracker, but I did not do a good job of writing down what I was spending at all. I'm definitely making a conscious effort to do a better job in July, so we've been writing things down, but I failed in June to do that. So that is that. Okay, so let's talk about something new that I'm going to do. And I have a monthly planner that I'm still working to get set up to mirror my, this is not it, to mirror my Petite planner. And I like that it's bigger. And so one of the things I want to keep track of is my business expenses, and that is going to be on one of these pages here. And so I have a place for it, but I haven't, because it's for July, so I haven't been tracking anything yet. And this is for June, and this planner doesn't start until July, so there's that. But so I wanted to talk about my extra income in June because June was the first month that I was I started offering stickers in my Etsy store late May. June was the first full month that I had stickers in the Etsy store. Previous to that, in April, I started my Etsy store, and it was just cash envelopes. And I knew I wanted to add stickers, but I'm a perfectionist, and they had to be just right. So I purchased Jen DeFore's handwritten font, and I started creating script stickers with her handwritten font, and I added those to my Etsy store, and I'm still adding more and more. I've been learning a lot about Etsy. So from Etsy, I received in June 2 deposits, I think. I received, 2 deposits from Etsy in June, totaling $96.63. However, I sold in my Etsy store I want to give you an accurate number. I sold $749.46. I'll just show you. I have a Post-it note here. I sold $749.46 of stickers. Etsy takes their money off the top before they ever send you a dime. So Etsy fees were $211.17. It includes fees, taxes, and shipping. Most people pay the shipping, so it's not really a fee to me, but if you purchase over $35, your shipping is free. So in some cases, it might have been it may have been a fee to me. I really need to like break down all the orders for the month and take a closer look at it and see how much of that was truly fees, how much of it was shipping, how much of it was shipping I paid, and how much of it was taxes. So I didn't actually net $749. My net was $538.29, which is still not bad for my first month. My first full month of selling stickers on Etsy. Now, my goal for this month is quite lofty. I think I said I wanted to sell like 1,500. Or 1,000. I don't remember. I have to go back and look. It's written down. The thing about Etsy, it also that I found that no one has shared is your first 90 days as a shop owner on Etsy, they hold your money for, I think a week. So Etsy pays you, they'll pay you every day if you want to. Yeah, I think you have the option to be paid daily or to be paid weekly or to be paid monthly. I opt to get paid weekly. So Etsy payday is Monday. It's in my account on Tuesday. But let's say I sell something on Friday. I won't get it on Monday because they hold the money for a week. Your first 90 days as a shop owner. So once I'm past 90 days, then they won't do that anymore. But right now, that's what they do. And the other thing is, so if I sell something on Friday, and then let's say I list 10 new items on Saturday, I have to pay the listing fee. So that gets deducted from what I sold on Friday. If I sell 10 things on Saturday, that's also deducted from my balance. So for a minute there, so like right now I have over $300 sitting in Etsy because one, they're holding it for 7 days, and two, they're like, it keeps going down because they're deducting it every time something sells because they're getting their money. This is a whole nother video for another day, but it's just fascinating to me, like how they have their operation set up. And I think the fees are a little bit exorbitant, but it is what it is. So even though I said that I fell short for the month of June in income, I really didn't. I just haven't seen the money yet because Etsy's holding it hostage as far as I'm concerned. So I did actually make the money, but it hasn't been deposited yet. So this month, not this month, this week, my Etsy deposit, today is Tuesday, so the money actually posted to my account today. Today is Tuesday, July 7th. I got a deposit today from Etsy of $318.05. I still have over $300 sitting in my Etsy account, and I sold a few things yesterday and today, and so it has gone down as well, but it kind of goes up and then it goes down. It's just weird to me the way it works. But anyway, so I didn't see that money in June, so I didn't count it towards my June income. And that's why I said for June, I had anticipated 5,100, but I only had 4,827 and I was short 272. Well, I sold net 500 and some odd dollars, 538.29. I just didn't see it. It was sitting in Etsy, if that makes sense. So, but I didn't count it because I didn't get the money in June. I'll get it in July. It's like a lot more than y'all was asking to know. But anyway, so my goal is to keep track of that. My business, I probably want this to say like income and expenses. So what's coming in, what's going out. I bought some additional sticker paper. Y'all, I got some sticker paper that is like amazing. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to switch over everything to the sticker paper or just do my budget kits with it, but that's a whole nother situation as well. Anyway, so that's my budget recap for June. Not completely bad with the exception of the planner stuff, but I knew I was going to go a little ham on planner stuff. I had planned for it. Clearly I didn't plan enough because I only set aside $50, but I don't know. That's it for the month of June for recapping the budget. So hopefully I've covered everything. If you have any questions for me on how I do my cash envelopes, my sinking funds, my expenses, suggestions, I'm always open to hear them. If you've stuck with me this long, thank you. Hopefully everything I was sharing made sense. I tried to give you the information in a coherent fashion. I appreciate you for watching and sticking with me, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.